Hi, I'm Nicola. I'm a consultant based out of Dunedin, working for DINS as their Southern Environmental Project Manager. I met Hugh at a recent rural professionals workshop on the environment that we ran online. Hi, Hugh. Good to see you again. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Hugh Jackson and I'm currently based in Southland and working for Dairy NZ based out of the Invercargill office. I grew up on a sheep and beef farm in a farming village called Te Akau, which is located just north of the Raglan Harbour. I studied a Bachelor of Agri-Commerce at Massey University in Palmerston North for 3 years, and I've since managed to pick up this trainee consulting officer role with Dairy NZ.
Thanks, Hugh. We'd better clear this up because at this point, a whole bunch of deer farmers are at risk of zoning out because you are interested in deer but working at Dairy NZ. What's going on there? Was that a typo or something?
Yeah, good point, Nicola. But yeah, I am working at Dairy NZ. The graduate program for me that Dairy NZ offers so far has allowed me to develop my skill set and grow as an individual in the agricultural sector. While currently I am working in the dairy industry, I have a keen interest for most facets of agriculture, including the dairy industry.
Great, thanks for clearing that up, Hugh. So what was it then that sparked your interest in deer?
What sparked my interest in deer would have definitely been last year in my third year agricultural production systems paper. We had the option of choosing a farm to study throughout the year, and I chose to study a sheep, beef, and deer farm in the Pohongina Valley, which is owned by Tony and Linda Gray. Having previously had very little experience with deer, I found learning about them super exciting and really interesting.
Awesome. So last year you attended the Big Deer Tour. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. The Big Deer Tour was a once in a lifetime opportunity for me. I loved every bit of it. It was one action packed week that opened my eyes to the industry, and it was great to visit so many farms and processes and see the full spectrum. Really, it was really cool.
So was there one thing that really stood out for you?
The diversity that exists within the dairy industry is probably something that really stood out for me. On one hand, you've got velvet being produced for medicinal purposes, and on the other, you have trophy stags being bred for recreational use. And then finally, you've got premium venison being produced and sold. So yeah, it was really cool to experience all of that. And there was 8 of us on the trip, 4 from Lincoln and 4 from Massey. So it was good fun to do it with them as well.
That sounds like an amazing and valuable opportunity. So turning now to the Rural Professionals Environmental Workshop, clearly you still have an interest in deer. And so we asked a bunch of you to be guinea pigs for our first online environmental course. Can you tell us a bit about why that course was helpful for you?
Yeah, for sure. I found these workshops really useful in order to get a better understanding of the environmental issues that affect the deer industry and gain valuable insights on why deer act the way they do. It reinforced for me the importance of implementing good management practices to minimise environmental impacts.
What was one thing you really enjoyed about the environmental online course?
One of the standouts was probably being able to meet a whole heap of guest farmers on each call and also look at photo examples and we did it virtually, but we could still do a bit of on-farm almost investigation through looking at photos and seeing what people are doing right and what people are doing wrong. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Hugh. We're pleased it was so useful. So what would you say to any students or fellow rural professionals that you came across about opportunities to learn a bit more about the deer industry?
I would seriously advise them to consider it, as I believe it is a fascinating industry to learn about and be a part of. From what I've witnessed so far, it is full of awesome people, and that are super supportive and passionate about the industry and truly want to see the sector succeed.
And a final question from me, Hugh. Do you see yourself working with the deer industry even more in the future?
Yeah, for sure. The deer industry is something I want to be a part of in some way, shape or form. And I have really enjoyed my involvement with it so far. And I'd also like to thank Rob Below and Deer Industry New Zealand for organising and running the Big Deer Tour last year. As I said earlier, it was an awesome opportunity and experience, and one I will never forget.
Thanks, Hugh. It's been great to chat to you.